Good morning, Facebook! So, it's about time for version 2 of the Daily Dish. I do this twice a morning. Usually I do the Facebook live stream at 7:30, but because it's Friday and I haven't slept much this weekend, I'm also a bonehead, I totally forgot until I was about to go on air. I was like, oh, it's 7:30, time for the Daily Dish, and I'm not streaming. So, I figured I'd do it now, because we got no cubicle show on Fridays. So there's no real conflict with, scheduling things on social media. So, we got about 23 seconds till we kick this bad boy off. It's kind of morbid today. It's been a really slow news week, and then, yesterday, it was bang, 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 all of this kind of negative stuff going on. So, we got Chester Bennington, O.J. Simpson, and Usher are today's subjects of discussion. Let's get to it. Chester Bennington, the lead singer of Linkin Park, was found dead in his L.A. apartment yesterday morning. His body was discovered by a housekeeper at 9 a.m. in his bedroom after an apparent suicide by hanging. He had just returned from visiting his wife in Arizona, and a bandmate was on the way to pick him up for a photo shoot when he was found, so he had not been isolated from his friends or family and must have been hiding his problems because his death came as a total shock to all of them. Linkin Park was even preparing to launch a tour next Thursday, which will be canceled. He had been open about his struggles with drugs and alcohol in the past, but said in 2011 that he was sober, and there's no indication that he was on anything when he died. Some people think his actions were heavily influenced by the death of his good friend Chris Cornell, the lead singer of Soundgarden, who committed suicide back in May, since yesterday would have been Cornell's 53rd birthday. Chester was 41. Also yesterday, O.J. Simpson was granted parole after serving 9 years of a 33-year sentence for kidnapping and armed robbery. He'll be a free man in October, living on over $25,000 a month in pensions. Interestingly, one of the reasons why the parole board cited for his release was lack of prior conviction. You don't say. Plus, at one point during the hearing, O.J. claimed he had led a, quote, conflict-free life. I happened to be watching at the time, and it was as if the director of the live broadcast couldn't get that hilarious joke plastered up in banner text on the screen fast enough. On a sort of lighter note, some court papers have surfaced showing that in 2012, Usher paid a woman $1.1 million to keep quiet about him giving her herpes. Now, they had unprotected sex, and she even questioned him beforehand when she noticed, we'll say, something off in his nether region, but he denied it. She found out he was lying when she had an outbreak herself, so she sued him for knowingly giving her the disease. They settled for $1.1 million in 2012, and Usher also paid close to $3,000 worth of her medical bills. So, since I found out something about Usher that I didn't really need or want to know about, I had to turn around and give it to you. Except, I'm not going to pay you to keep quiet about it. And that's the Daily Dish on Gems 96.3. Woo! Okay, so, also, something that I wanted to show you, since we're here at 9:30, is... I'm trying to flip the camera. Flip! Okay. Alright, there we go. So yesterday, Scott's like, do you want me to extend your Daily Dish bed, the little music bed that plays while I talk? And I usually go over by, sometimes 10, 15, maybe on a rare case, 30 seconds over. So he asked me if I wanted to extend it, and I was like, yeah. Originally it was 45 seconds. I bumped it up to a minute and a half, and yesterday he's like, well, how long do you want it to be? I'm like, I don't know, make it 2.5, 3 minutes, just in case, just to be safe. I'm not going to talk that long, but fine. Look at this. Look what Scott did. 6.5 minutes. Scott, I am not going to talk for 6.5 minutes, ever. Not ever. So, I appreciate the thought. But I don't need that much time. 3 would have been more than enough. But it's cool. If I ever decide that I really want to wax poetic about something and just annoy everyone by not getting to the music, now I have a 6.5 minute bed to play. So that's cool. Alright, so thanks for tuning in. We'll be back again Monday morning. I guess will be the next live stream, unless they stream, the 5 o'clock mixtape this afternoon or something like that. But Monday morning we'll do the Daily Dish, and then we'll have the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show back again Monday morning at 10:30 a.m. So we'll see you at one of those times. Bye!